Guys. All right, so I was listening to these guys tonight on 3845, and usually I kind of regard these guys as like misfit ham operators, guys that don't give a crap, guys that just do whatever they want, don't really follow the rules. But one of the guys said something that I thought kind of was interesting, and a couple of interesting things were actually said. But the one thing was, the guy said that he has to learn to get along with all the other people that he doesn't necessarily like on ham radio because it's actually a much smaller group of people than we think it is as far as the people that like to rag chew. And he said that if he doesn't do that, there's just not going to be anybody for him to talk to. I have personally found this to be true, particularly about the 80-meter band and things like that. I used to be able to turn on the radio and hear all kinds of people having different conversations in the evening. And I'm not talking about like turning the radio on at like 4 in the morning and hearing these guys in the Midwest. I'm talking about like, maybe one or two states over nearby, whatever. And it's just not there anymore. So that was another guy mentioned, was that 75% of the hams are no longer on the radio from the year 2000 to right now. So in the last 26 years, we've lost 75% of the people that would normally be on the band's rag chewing. I believe that. I haven't been a ham that long, but I've been alive long enough to know that things have definitely changed. So these guys on there, they're having fun, they're talking. Sometimes it's doctor stuff, sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that, sometimes it's lies and bullshit. But if you want to sit and rag chew on ham radio, you're going to have to put up with people that are probably, I don't know, some of them full of shit, some of them, mental health kind of things. There's just not, like they were saying, the younger generation is just not. They're not interested in talking on the radio. They don't get on the radio and rag chew. You don't see somebody that's in their late 20s on ham radio, rag chewing. Whereas when I was a kid, there was people in their late 20s on CB radio, and I'm sure there was people in ham radio then. So, but now there's not. If there is, they're doing FT8, and it's just not the same as it used to be. So, just thought I would share this with you guys. But I mean, like, I think these guys are right, and that's why you always see all these guys fighting and then getting along. So anyway.